Just have time with yourself, connect with your inner guidance. That's the main thing, and everything is gonna open for you. You have all the answers inside of you.
How well do you know yourself? And it's a question that was asked about trusting what can be called your inner guidance. You know, we have the GPS, the Global Positioning System. But what about the IGS, the Inner Guidance System? What does that look like? What does it look like to be able to say, I trust myself enough today? During Vipassana in Lava Hot Springs in Idaho, at the Intermountain Vipassana Center, there was no talking, there was no physical touch, there was no contact of any kind, there was no escape for the mind. There was no journaling, no writing, no texting, no calling, no surfing, no scrolling, right? And we found ourselves controlling or trying to control what was ultimately out of our control, which were the sensations during all those meditations. As we strove to find peace and raise the vibration, there was much contemplation, not much relaxation in the way that people thought. But the price we pay for peace is the belief that we bought. And the things that we sought, we realized that we ought to let go. So that ultimately we can come to know the deeper parts of ourselves that begin to show. When we start to uncover and we start to discover, we start to dive deep. But at first, it's like we're climbing a mountain and the summit looks steep. But as they say, each and every day, we're just taking it step by step. And after all, in the end, what we put in is what we get. I started to understand that the more I sit, the more I get. When I sit more, I get more, right? And keyword, sitting with yourself for your health and no one else. Goenka, the teacher, the instructor, had a discourse that he taught back in 1991. It's interesting. I was just 1 year old when he was teaching about getting more in tune with who you are at your core, finding peace, finding harmony, finding happiness. But finding these things that we've been looking for outside, we have to find it within. For it is within that is the best place to begin. Everywhere you go, there you are. There's really no escaping. But the mind that takes time is the mind that you are shaping. So figuring out for yourself, okay, how well do I know me? And how much of a bright and shining star can I be if I allow myself to see the things that I've been trying to avoid? How can I bring out more peace and even more joy? These are the questions, the introspections, and it's just a suggestion. But to start to ask yourself, okay, where is my IGS, my internal guidance system? I found out that Vipassana pretty much reverted me back to my childhood. Times when I was on the school bus daydreaming, right? Trying to find meaning and seeming to be off and adrift. When so many things seem to run amiss or run amok, I started to feel stuck because I had teachers and preachers telling me that it wasn't good to daydream, that I was wasting my time in the fantasy of my mind, that I was somehow misaligned because I was spending all this time traveling, but I was traveling within. Those daydreams came back, and I ultimately realized what we hear again and again, that there is no lack, that the only limitation is your imagination. And if you can imagine, you can create magic in your life. It can lead to less stress and less strife. And pretty soon, you won't have to think twice. You'll understand that this life can be nice to live in. But it starts with what's given. No one needs to give you an award, a star, or a ribbon. But you can award yourself and reward yourself with the gift that keeps on giving. After all, this life is to be living. So, my friend, reach down deep inside of you again and again. Find that infinite storehouse of energy. Find that IGS, that internal guidance system that is just waiting for you to press the button and enter your coordinates. And it can take you wherever you'd like to go. Just don't let you be the last one to know. This is Jerome Shaw, host of the Open Palm Podcast. Blessings to you, my friend. And have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are. Until next time, we'll see you again.